Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me again today. Today I would like to discuss what we can do to get out of our own way. Let's start by talking about ego and why I feel like it stood in my way for a long time. I wouldn't say that my ego was much bigger than the norm, if at all, but it sure was big enough. It is still something I'm dealing with to this very day. The way I see it now is very different, however, and at least now I am conscious of the ego within. I see the ego in two ways. I will get to that shortly. Let's start off first by explaining exactly what the ego is for those of us that don't really understand, or maybe it just never came up. Ego is simply one's sense of personal identity, the sense of self-importance. Okay, now back to seeing ego two ways, one good, one bad. Now, as far as I can see thus far, and let me remind everyone, these ideas are just my opinion, and I am not studied in these things at all. These are my feelings and beliefs. I am not here to try to sway anyone away from what they believe. So that being said, I believe without the ego's existence, we wouldn't know the true feeling of connectedness. That's the good of the ego. Let me explain. It's sort of like, how would you know what felt good if to it you didn't compare what felt bad? Other than that, I feel the ego is all bad and why I'm trying to get rid of it altogether. Trust me, it's been some time now and the ego has stuck around. It's getting smaller though, and life is getting a little better. The biggest problem with ego is how it separates one from the rest. With an ego too large, there just doesn't seem to be much room for anyone or anything else. That is probably a lonely place to be, and I can say with certainty it is a lonely place to be. I want to feel more connected to others and more connected to nature. And as I lose more of my ego or self-importance, I see more importance in those other things. I have more appreciation for those things, and I become more conscious of the good that brings. I find that I can accept more things now, even when they are so-called bad things, or at least not so great, and realize it's more my reaction than the situation that can bring the solution or the problem. I will stay on this journey, and if I have other insight that I think will help you, I will share along the way. I hope this video helped in some way, and if it did, hit the like button and maybe even subscribe to the channel. Thanks, guys.